Hey guys, Anthony, 4x4 diesel, isn't it? Yeah, 4x4 diesel. We've got a couple of things on this vehicle. Actually, there's oil coming out there. Is that EGR cooler cracked? I think it might be. A bit of oil there as well. So we've got a couple of things going on here. Interesting that there's oil there. He hasn't mentioned that, but I've found it. So we're going to have to look at that and see what that is and let you know what it is. It's worth subscribing and turning the bell on, guys, because we've just got the real information you're going to come across on vehicles. And even if this isn't the vehicle you've got, the information and what you're going to learn is going to help you work on vehicles in general. Now, this job at the moment, suction control valve, SCV, right? It's got the short one down there, right? I'm going to try and point it out for you. Middle of the picture, right? I'm going to zoom it for you. See that thing right in the middle of the picture there, right? That's the short one. Everybody knows by now it's rubbish. We've got a playlist, I reckon, on SCVs. We've just taken that fuel hose off and we're about to cap it. So I'm just demonstrating fuel hose off, then undo the plug that's directly below it, then two little Allen key bolts to get out. We've got videos on replacing that, so I'm not going to waste too much time on it other than to say, if you've got a short one, it's rubbish. And they're also problematic on other makes and models of vehicles, including Navaras. So if you've got that SCV, I'm not sure what Nissan do about it, but Toyota have upgraded. There's the pull type and the pull type. The long one is the one you want, the short one is rubbish. See, nice quick video, but that's what I was gonna do. That was gonna be this video, that's it. But then I've seen this oil, right? So we're gonna have to have a look at this. So we're gonna do a BFE on this, and we're also gonna take this cover off so that we can see what that oil is there. We'll try and work out, could be one another. We've had a couple of different oil leaks up there now, haven't we? We've had the intercooler leak, and what was the other one? The intercooler and the hose. Oh, the hose a little bit loose. Yeah, it could be that again. Well, let's see. Oh, another one of these recalls, mate. People leaving it too loose. Funny thing is, I've been letting Johnny do those up for a while now because that's the easiest stuff. Yeah. Anyway, you know what? I'm pretty sure that's what it is because you already know it is. Yeah, it looks just like the other one. I can see he's got the biggest smile here, right? So look, you know, it's a bit of a learning experience. Sometimes you get, you know, because the thing is, it is a balance. So we're talking about the hose way up the back there in the middle, past those fuel pipes. I'll try and get it to focus. There you go, look at that. You can see the drip there, 100%, okay? So, the lesson is, we're trying to get a balance here of not over tightening those rubber ducts. They're obviously not leaking with boost like a big whistle, so they're tight enough to prevent that. So, tick the box for that one, but it just needs to be a bit tighter to prevent that oil coming out. So, this is kind of another good video that's covered two topics, SCV and that oil leak. I don't think we're going to add too much more in it. This might be a bit of a bits and pieces video, guys. Stick around, subscribe, turn the bell on, and we'll add a little bit more information into this. Just a bit of random information on this. Could be stuff to do with a BFE job we're going to do. This has actually got a... You can keep working on that over that side if you want, mate. Keep doing that while I do this. This is actually... Well, it's a 120, 2008. It's only done about 170k, but look, that's 14 years old. You can see how dry the drive belt is. Have a look at that belt, right? That's why BFE kit, right? The belt, I don't know, for people who don't know, we sell a BFE kit, big front engine, right? $770 delivered to your door anywhere in Australia. We can only service people in Australia. I'm flat out doing that. I'm not trying to sell you the kit, doesn't bother me. It's designed for people that want help. And of course, somebody's been at it before because you can see those nuts there on the fan. See, they're a little bit rounded, and it looks like the water pump might be leaking. That's the telltale sign. See that rusty colored stuff there? So we're going to get in there and put a genuine water pump, new belt, all the bearings, the time belt, idler tip, the whole lot. We'll just do the whole BFE job, and then we know the front of the engine's good for another 150,000 k's reliability, and of course it'll get another coolant flush because as much as that might have been changed once, it's looking pretty average in color. It might look red still, but it's not that bright, clean, pinky color that we know when it's clean. It's actually quite average looking, to be honest, right? You know, so it's a bit more red. Should be pink. If I remember, I'll show you after the video, or you can check out our other videos. There's also a BFE playlist, big front engine. You can check that out and you'll see what the coolant looks like, more details about bleeding the cooling system, how to do the job. But the detailed jobs are in the VIP group, which is on Facebook, 4x4 Diesel VIPs, only for clients. You must answer the 3 questions. Let us know your name, what kit you purchased, when it was, and you'll be approved to join the group. If you didn't purchase anything yet, you just embarrass yourself If you're going to write, I'm going to purchase parts, that's cool, no problem. You just pay the $5.50 deposit towards any of your parts kits. That's Dobinson suspension for Tuesdays, injector kits on Mondays, front wheel bearings for Prados or Hiluxes, BFE kits, Prados or Hiluxes on Wednesdays, right? Monday injector kit, Prados, Hiluxes, 1KDs only, 1KD, FTV, D4D, these engines, injector kits. Bada bing, heaps of information. Anyone would think it's Christmas. That's 2 surprise visits just with beer. Thank you very much, much appreciated, and we love Coronas as well. Thirsty weather coming up. Thanks again. So the water pump's been changed and someone's put silicone on it. But is that a genuine pump? Looks like it. I'm just looking at the water pump. No, it's a G&B. So they put a G&B, but they've left the, is that a, oh no, is that a, oh no. Is that a paper gasket or not? I can't tell. We need to,
I hope not.
yeah, I know. See if you can get that. Oh no, it is. Oh, lucky. Oh, they've left the old gasket. Or did G&B change what gaskets they come with? Unbelievable. So that what they've done, well, at least they didn't use that stupid paper gasket, because we hate those paper gaskets. There's not many things I hate, and I thought of something I hated the other day. What was it? It's a good thing to hate. What was it? Anyway, I've forgotten. But I hate paper gaskets, and it's windy out here. Sorry about that. We're doing a BFE job, and I just thought I'd show you. This is pretty much everything cleaned up. Then the water pump comes off on a Prado. It's a 2-piece pump already this time. There's no need to change that backing plate whatsoever. We want to get some nice clean coolant into it. This surface here, you don't need to clean it back till it's all shiny alloy. That's just mainly black staining. Stanley? It's not Stanley or Stanley. What? It's mainly black staining, but what I suggest you do is run your finger over it, make sure there's no high spots, make sure there's no lumps of anything in case any prior changes. You can get a bit of wet and dry if you like and give it a bit of a clean up, give it a bit of a polish up, but to be quite honest, it's just staining. As long as the surface is flat, there's no cleaning needs to be done with the genuine Toyota gaskets. We're lucky that that's what it was, because G&B, okay, the pump leaked, they replaced it at some point. They did the, here you go, here's a free timing belt. They did the, anyone that's watching, they did the timing belt, we believe at 150k, because it had a, it's a Gates, wasn't it? Gates? Dayco, sorry, Dayco. So anybody, so the car's now done about, what, 170k, I think it was? 164. So the belt hasn't even, look, has it got a sticker anywhere? Where's the sticker? Dayco, sticker anywhere? No. Anyway, we believe the belt's done somewhere between 10 and 20,000 kilometres. It's certainly like new. It's pretty, you know, it's nice and clean still. So I'm going to keep that belt aside. It's a free belt for the first person that replies on this video and says, can I please have that belt? Now, it's kind of useless to you if you've got money, okay? And this is the problem. Most people watching my videos are not stupid. That's why they're watching the videos. They're wise, they're learning, they're educating themselves. They're not just, you know, people that, you know, just put that effort in to educate themselves are the ones that are going to wise up, get the information and make the right decisions. Unfortunately, we want to help someone here, but sometimes these people, they're not doing what they should be doing, educating themselves. So if anybody knows anyone that needs a timing belt, it's just a, what did I say, a Dayco? Whatever it was, right? Dayco, it's over there somewhere. It's nice and clean. We put it aside. It's free, but you got to pick it up. If we're going to send it, it's $20 to send it anywhere in Australia. You can have a free timing belt for a 1KD if you want it. Like I said, whatever it was, a Dayco. But my point is, BFE kit, we replace the idler, the tensioner, the belt, the cam seal if it's leaking, we've been through that, the drive belt, the bearings, that's why the pulleys are gone, we've got to press the bearings. It's the BFE kit, basically everything that moves on the front, every bearing other than your alternator, which you don't change until it fails, because it's very rare that they do. You know, you might hear of a few of them, but there's hundreds of thousands of these cars, so don't park it in bog holes is going to be helpful. Like all the other components that get wrecked, mud equals money. So look, the situation here, we're just going to finish cleaning it all up, get that new water pump in position, get it all back together. We've got plenty of other detail videos, probably some even came out recently, showing you a lot of detail on this job, okay? If you want the BFE kit from me, Wednesday mornings from 8 AM, text me. If you don't want it, you want to go get all your stuff elsewhere, you can do that too. People like to get kits from me to support me because I'm here giving you the accurate, genuine information. Bada bing. But if you don't, it doesn't bother me either. Sorry about the wind. I'll see what else I got for you, but all the detail, this job's pretty well covered elsewhere. Now that oil leak that we talked about before, as I said, we just needed to nip these two up just a little bit more, okay? So have a look at the amount of squash that's there. You know, you don't want to over tighten them, but you know, because you don't want to damage them because the clamps can cut into them. But you don't want to leave them too loose so you've got a boost leak. We didn't have that, but there was just enough for that oil to drip through. So we've given it a quick clean up, but it'll probably get a bit more because that's what we're like. We're a bit clean, a bit like this guy in his car, nice and clean. You know, he likes it nice and clean. Right, so bada bing, we'll get on with this job, and bada boom, might have something else. I think that's it. Wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. Until the next video, guys. Thanks for watching. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, I'm out of here. Catch up.